Hey you guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Shimmy to the left, shimmy to the right, shimmy, 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 shimmy all the time. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you check out savvynaturalista.com for all your skincare needs. And make sure you guys are following me on all my social media sites. Please follow me on Instagram and like my photos. I need all the help I could get. With that being said, today in this episode of the Battle of the Dupes, we will be testing Dermalogical's Daily Micro Exfoliant with Tatcha's rice enzyme powder. So I do have the deep, they do have a normal kind, they do have, they have 4 different kinds. I'm sorry if I said a normal kind, but it is actually normal, sensitive, dry, but this is the deep one. So I will be using this one for the dupe, and this one is Dermalogical's Daily Exfoliant. The Dermalogical Daily Exfoliant will run you $59, $58 depending on what store you go to. I've seen it on Ulta Beauty for $59, and Tatcha's deep polish will run you $65, or I think it's $68. Let me make sure. So the right price is $65. So I would say it's about a $5–6 difference. That could be huge for some people who, depending on who you are, $5 may not be a lot. $5 may be a lot to you. So one will run you $65 and this one will run you $59. Now I do want to say this is a mini and this is a full size. Your girl on a budget, so hey. So you do get 2.1 ounces for $65 and you get 2.6 ounces for $58. So you do get way more for your buck. It's not a lot of ounces, but you do get a little bit more grams in the Dermalogical one than you do the Tatcha one. So now that we've ran down the price, let's go over the ingredients. So I was looking on my computer and I did a little bit of research last night for this, and I will say I don't want to run down all the ingredients. A lot of y'all be getting mad when I be doing that, so we're just gonna go over the few ingredients that they do have. I do want to say Tatcha has a little bit more ingredients than Dermalogical Daily Exfoliant has. They have about 5 of the same ingredients, meaning they do have this ingredient, excuse me if I'm saying the name wrong, but it's microcrystalline cellulose. So that's the name of the one ingredient that they both have that's the same. They also have rice bran, rice starch, a lot of rice powders that are the same, and they also have wheat protein. I think Tatcha does have wheat protein, I'm not sure. I do want to say this, Tatcha's list of ingredients are a little bit longer than Dermalogical's list of ingredients. I also want to say out of both, I personally think that the cleaner of the two will be Dermalogical. That's just my opinion, just looking at it off the bat. If we're just looking at both, the cleaner of the two, just ingredient wise, is Dermalogical. Tatcha's not that clean. They actually added ultramarines. There's nothing wrong with ultramarines, but you know, Dermalogical has tea tree leaf oil, grapefruit peel oil, so they really do have a lot of skin loving ingredients. So for me, if I was just going off based off of ingredients, which one that I would prefer, it would probably be Dermalogical because it does look a little bit cleaner. But all in all, I would say Tatcha has about 3 to 4 more ingredients than Dermalogical. It's not that long. I didn't count to the T, but from just looking. So now let's talk about the design of both of them. Of course, Tatcha's packaging is a little more elegant. It's very classy. I really enjoy Tatcha's packaging. I also like the fact that they have this little spout. Tatcha has this little spout where you can just lift it up and dump it, and Dermalogical doesn't have this. It makes for a less messy product. So with the Dermalogical packaging, you don't get the little top to connect this. So you really will have product going everywhere, and it's a bit more messy than Tatcha. Okay, you guys, so now let's swatch both products. We're gonna start with swatching Dermalogical first. So I'm just gonna spout just a little, I'm gonna spout just a little bit. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Let me swatch it. And this is just dry. And now let's do Tatcha for you guys so you can see. I want to swatch Tatcha. You get way more. So that's Tatcha. Let me dump a little bit off of it. And here we go. So that's Tatcha. Tatcha, I will say, out of both of them, Tatcha is not as coarse, which is really interesting as I'm filling them. Tatcha is not as coarse as Dermalogica. It's more of a softer powder. I don't know if they grinded it up a little more, but filling them, Tatcha is much more of the smoother of the powders. So there you have it. So this is Tatcha, and this is Dermalogica. And I had about the same amount. So you can see you get way more suds with Dermalogica, and with Tatcha you don't get as much. You get more of a cleanser with Tatcha and more of a rice bran scrub with Dermalogica. You guys can see. It kind of proves my theory, or well, what I was feeling, right? That the powder is much more smoother on the Tatcha side and much more coarse on the Dermalogica side. But there you have it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put Dermalogica on my face first. I'm just gonna use 2 spouts, well, more than that, of it. I have like a little spoon here, so, you know, just a little droplets of it. So if you can see, it's a lot more coarser than Tatcha. Okay, you guys, so Dermalogica is officially on my face. So now let's do Tatcha real quick. We gotta hurry up. I'm trying to do it quick. Okay, so here we go. I'm trying to go as fast, like, oh, let's go quickly. So bear with me, y'all, bear with me. See how you get a little more of a cleanser on the Tatcha side, like I said. So it's probably gonna strip your face a little bit more. The Tatcha, let me get the cleanser on this side. I also want to say this Tatcha will give you this sort of, they're not scented, but Tatcha has more of the rice bran earthy scent. So if you really don't like the smell of rice bran or the earthiness of it, you may want to go ahead and get Dermalogica, because Tatcha does have that rice bran scent. Kind of feel like I didn't add enough Dermalogica because it's like disappearing, and I really want to give you guys a good review of this, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more to it just to be on the safe side. So look at, now Tatcha's drying up. God, you know, I can't win from losing. I'm over it. Okay, so both rice powders are on my face. This is Tatcha. Can you guys see? And this is Dermalogica. Can you guys see? Now, I do want to say this. I'm not having any type of reaction. They don't itch. There's no cooling sensation, no anything like that. Just a lot of rice bran earthiness from the rice powders on this side of my face. And this side of my face is just, you know, just doing what it's doing. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and dry my face and then we'll see. Okay, you guys, my face is completely dry, and so since we did the dupe last week where I did a real good close-up and thorough review of the both products, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it this time. So y'all about to be all up in my face. Okay, you guys, so here we go. This side had Tatcha and this side had Dermalogica. So the first thing that I do want to say that I am noticing is that my pores look much better on the Dermalogica side of my face. My face actually looks much calmer. If you can see, I just have just a little bit reaction on this side of my face. It's not a lot, but if you can see, there are little fine bumps right there where there are virtually none on this side of my face. I also want to say my pores do look a little bit bigger on the Tatcha side of my face. But I want to say this, that the Tatcha side of my face feels a little bit more hydrating. I would say it does feel a little bit more hydrating, but the Dermalogica part of my face feels much softer. So you get like this softer feeling, but Tatcha feels a little bit more hydrated, which is really interesting because a lot of people say, oh, the pH for Tatcha's product is so high that it strips your skin of the oils. But you know, it's much more hydrating, which is really interesting. But this side of my face feels really baby soft. I mean, can you guys see? Look at, and look how small my pores look for Dermalogica. Even my forehead, and look at Tatcha. Tatcha didn't make my pores as small. It did give me just a little bit of a reaction, but it looks like it's leaving. So it could have been from one of the sodium lauryl phosphate that they do have in the product. However, I think the only difference that I really do notice is, I would say, just my pores. My pores look much smaller on Dermalogical side of my face. Well, let's talk about it. Hey, you guys, so I will be using Larimar Elixir. You can find Larimar Elixir at SavvyNaturalista.com. These are daily exfoliants, so you want to just make sure that you put some sort of oil or moisturizer on your skin, just so your skin can be nice and smooth. And I use Larimar Elixir or Miracle Glow Oil, and you can find both oils at SavvyNaturalista.com. Okay, so is Dermalogical a dupe for Tatcha, or which would you rather buy? I don't know. That's a hard choice for me personally, because if you can even look at my face, the Tatcha side of my face is much hydrating, while the Dermalogical side of my face, my pores look smoother, my skin looks softer. It's just, I think what I think it is what your skin needs more. And I also want to say I do have the deep polish for Tatcha, so you know, you really can't compare it. I think for it to be an official dupe, you would probably have to compare the regular or the sensitive version to Dermalogical's product, because personally my feeling Dermalogical's product is a little bit more gentle. Tatcha's product really is going to give your skin the cleansing you need, but leaves it much more hydrating, which is interesting to me. This one is so hard for me, you guys. This one is really hard for me. I don't know. I don't know which one I would go with. Which side of my face you guys think looks better, Tatcha or Dermalogical? Yeah, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and pick Dermalogical just for the win, because my pores look really great. I mean, my pores look amazing on the Dermalogical side of my face. I just have just a little bit of a reaction from the Tatcha, but it's not bad, but my pores just look really good. So for this one, I'm gonna just have to go ahead and give it to Dermalogical. I think I would have to do this again on this channel with Dermalogical versus Tatcha, but I think I would have to do it with the regular one. However, they're really not, the ingredients are really not that much different from rice powder exfoliant on the Tatcha, and it's not that much of a difference. So I'm gonna just go ahead and still give it to Dermalogical. With that being said, you guys, let me know, which one did you prefer? Do you prefer Dermalogical? My skin feels really soft on this side. Or do you prefer Tatcha? I just have just a little bit of texture on the Tatcha side of my face. With that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Battle of the Dupes. Which one would you rather buy? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you thumbs up this video, and make sure you check out SavvyNaturalista.com for all your skincare needs, soaps, Miracle Glow Oil, as well as Larimar Elixir. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in our next episode. Love you so much. Bye.